Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Natalie. I don't know why I say that because that's obviously my name as shown through my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A and it's going to be fun. I'm going to be answering the questions that you guys have been dying to know. So let's get on with the video. So we're going to get into the first question. Okay. So the first question is your favorite band / artist and song. Shoot, I'm not ready for this. I need to have this all ready now. I like a lot of old songs. Yeah. My favorite artist right now currently is Billie Eilish, and my favorite band, there's lots of good bands out there. Like I don't think I have a specific favorite one. Like right now I'm wearing the Beatles Abbey Road. That was a pretty good album. So I don't know. Okay, anyways, favorite store to shop at. Now here's the thing. I feel like PacSun's okay. Like I'll get some of my clothes there. I like their pants a lot, but they're just really expensive. But I like thrifting. I've gotten into thrifting because you just find so many good things and things that you want for such good prices. And it's like, oh, I could have gotten these old pants because the vintage is like the new style. I could have gotten them for 50 bucks at this store when I can just get them for 5 bucks or and below at a thrift store, you know? So I like thrifting. I've been into that. I really like Urban Outfitters. That's a good place, except they're kind of expensive. I don't know, lots of places are expensive, so it's really hard to find like your favorite ones, but I like certain stores for different reasons, and I go to certain stores for different items of clothing. Favorite monkey. I don't really know all the different types of monkeys, but I think my favorite monkey would have to be a finger monkey just because they're so small and they're just like little babies. It's cute. I don't know. Favorite color, shout me out. So this person is Cole, giving him a little shout out. Go follow his Instagram at Coleek10, COLEEK10. It's probably supposed to be said Cole Eck because Eck is his last name, but Coleek is something I've called him for a really, really long time. So it's just kind of like a little inside joke. But yeah, go give him a follow on Instagram. Favorite bat. Now my favorite bat would probably have to be DeMarini, and it's because DeMarini has such a big sweet spot that like any bat that you use most of the time is like guaranteed like really, really good. No matter how you hit the ball, I feel like it's very powerful off the bat. Ghost, Easton Ghost, that's a pretty big one. They're a great bat, but their sweet spot's very small. So like if you don't hit it on the sweet spot, it's not gonna be like the best hit kind of thing. So I've heard different rates and results on different bats, but I think DeMarini has to be my longtime favorite. Isabel and I want to know your favorite restaurant or your biggest fans. So my favorite restaurant would probably have to be, it was Lucille's Barbecue for like a really, really long time, but like I like different restaurants for different reasons. Like if I'm in the mood for like sushi, I'll go to Hana Sushi. Like if I'm in the mood for like Chinese food or stuff like that and I'm at the mall, go to Mongolian Girl. I don't know if that's Chinese or Japanese. Please don't at me. I like Charlie's Philly cheesesteaks for their drinks. Like I like all these different places, so I don't think I have a favorite restaurant, but if I have to pick my favorite, it would probably have to be either Lucille's Barbecue or In-N-Out. Okay, favorite food and sport. My favorite food, I don't know, it's really hard to think of a favorite food because like it just really depends on what you're in the mood for in that day in a certain specific time, but I think it would have to be like a good old cheeseburger because whenever I'm hungry and we're out and they're like, hey, like what do you need to eat, like what do you want to eat because we gotta eat and we gotta go, I'm always like get a cheeseburger and it doesn't really matter where you bring me, but I prefer In-N-Out. So yeah. My favorite sport is softball, of course, but alongside softball I've really gotten into wrestling, and wrestling is actually so fun to watch. Like I have mad respect for them, so if you guys ever are bored and there's a school event going on and your wrestling team is out there going to go up against people and have a meet, I recommend going to go watch them at the wrestling meet. All the cutest. Favorite TV show / movie. I want to say right now, currently my favorite movie is Soul Surfer, and that's because Bethany Hamilton, like for the longest time, she's inspired me. Like for the longest time ever since I could remember. She's like my hugest inspiration. So I really like Soul Surfer. I like that movie. My favorite TV show, Stranger Things is pretty good. Riverdale is pretty good. These are all basic shows, but I like The Flash. I've liked The Flash for as long as I can remember. And that's one show that can actually bring emotion out of me. So that one was a good one. Yeah. Here's our sweet one. Do you remember me? I moved to Nevada. Yes, Abby, I remember you. You used to live on my street and we used to hang out like all the time. Okay, do you remember the dance we learned for the Disney dance competition? If you do, please do it. So I do remember it was me, you, Chloe, Emma, and my sister, Catherine, and we decided to do a dance, and we entered into like this Disney dance competition, and it was for like Shake It Up, but we didn't make it, of course, but like there are certain parts that involve partners, and like they would like lift me and you up, and like we did like. What got you into starting a YouTube channel? Now, what got me started into a YouTube channel was that I was watching Emma Chamberlain, and Emma Chamberlain could make me laugh so much.
Like, I loved
everything about her YouTube videos. They always seemed to make me laugh, and I was like, if I could genuinely put like a smile and laughter into somebody's life and improve their life in some way, because sometimes you could be the only reason somebody's staying with you or staying alive, like I would love to do that and make impacts on people's lives. So that's why I decided to start my YouTube channel. What's the funniest stuff that's happened in class? Me knowing there's too many things to say. Okay, lots of funny things happen in class, don't get me wrong, because class is just like the time. Oh my gosh, I have one. Okay. So I was in my Avid class and we were doing something, and it's called a turf or tutorial, and that's what we do in Avid. And so the kid didn't understand, and I was like, can I get up out of my seat to show him? And the teacher said, yes, of course, whatever. And I go walking through the desks, and there's a backpack, and I was like really excited that I could help this person out, you know. And I tripped on the backpack and I went flying. I screamed because I was so startled by it. So like I did like a little squeal thing, and I almost hit my head on a desk, but I pushed the desk out of the way, so then the desks made noise and I fell on the floor. And I was totally embarrassed, and I was just completely laughing. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Mind you, everybody saw it because of my scream. So that was one of the funniest things that has happened. How do I become a model like you? Serious question. I don't like to think of myself as a model because I really don't think I am like a model, but one key thing is just look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself for who you are, because there's nobody better than you, yourself, because you are gorgeous in so many different ways, and you're different than people. Like everybody was made the way they were made so that they could share their different qualities and be just as beautiful as the person standing next to them. Okay. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I'm gonna say two things. Okay, I really like my name, don't get me wrong, but I'm really into guy names for girls. So like, I would really like if my name was like Chase or something like that. Like that's a weird thing, I know, but I don't know. Like just like a beachy kind of name. I feel like I'd like that, or I'd like to change my eye color, and I would like that to be blue. Not like a dull blue, but I'd want like a crystal blue kind of thing. I feel like that would be really cool. Sorry, excuse me. What is the most awkward thing that has happened to you? I think it was like, okay, so when you're in high school, you meet a bunch of new people and you find a bunch of people attractive, and you find some people to be the one and you find some that aren't the ones, whatever. Well, I had a crush on this guy, and I'm pretty sure like I did something really embarrassing and said something, and then he was there, and then it wasn't meant for him, but it was something for him, and it just didn't work out, and it's very awkward, like presence to just be in the room at that time. Do a challenge. I didn't really have any challenges to do, but I'll find a video to do a challenge for, so stay tuned, I guess. What's the best advice someone has ever given you? The best advice that somebody has ever given me was probably separate yourself, and that was what my trainer slash inspiration slash like everything, she told me to separate myself from others, because I was training and I was just kind of like, we were all running and I wasn't like, nobody was really getting anywhere, and coming towards like the end of our thing. And like when you're training, you're always trying to be the best. You want to win, you want to do this because it drives you to be stronger, faster, like bigger, like all these different things. And I remember I was running and I was getting really tired, and she could see it in me, and she just yelled, separate yourself, Matt, let's go, let's go. And when I separated myself, I just blew everybody behind me. So that was probably the best advice, and it not only goes towards like your training and whatever sport you do, it goes to yourself, like separate yourself from others. Like, you are different, everybody is different. Why go follow the trends if you want to wear something else? Like, if you want to wear that shirt but you think people are going to judge you, wear it. It's what you want, it's what makes you happy. Don't try to please other people because you're supposed to fit in. Like, separate yourself. And so that was one of like the best piece of advice that I have ever been given, I feel like, because it's made me who I am today. It's made me strong, it's made me get through some certain things that I really need to get through. So that was one good piece of advice. Alright guys, so there's no other questions, but that basically wraps up my YouTube video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys were really happy with the results of my answers. But that's about it for my YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you enjoyed this video and liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't, don't do anything at all. I will see you guys the next time I film. Have a great weekend, and